top. We're running out of road!
Not exactly a stealth exit, boys.
Let's move!
Hey guys, it's Headhunter here today, and today I'm very excited because the new Bad Batch Season 3 trailer has finally dropped after all these months of it being leaked at Star Wars Celebration. So it's finally good to see the trailer. Anyways, there's been lots of new big things revealed in this trailer, and I wanted to go ahead and break it down for you guys. Also, before we get into the breakdown, I just wanted to go through the list of the upcoming episodes and their release dates, as that will give you more context into theories and predictions I'll be making in this video. So Season 3 will be premiering with 3 episodes instead of the usual 2 that we've been getting on February the 21st. So that's Confined, Paths Unknown, and Shadows of Tantus. This will be very interesting to start and kick off the show. Then February 28th, we got a Different Approach, Episode 5, The Return, which is probably when we're going to see Crosshair return to Hunter and Wrecker and Echo. Episode 6, Infiltration and Extraction. This could be when they go and try to rescue Omega, or this could be rescuing Crosshair. Bad Territory, that's kind of a vague name to go off of. Then we've got The Harbinger, which is the name of a Star Destroyer, and also the name of many other ships within Star Wars, so this could be anything. Then episode 10 is Identity Crisis, and episode 11, Point of No Return, so another double release. Episode 12, The Juggernaut, that could be what we see in the trailer with the Juggernaut. Into the Breach, Flash Strike, and The Cavalry Has Arrived. So interestingly, there's only 15 episodes instead of the usual, was it 18 or 16 episodes there's been through each season. So that's interesting. And usually they finish on a double episode, so yeah. So let's get into the breakdown, guys. Okay, I just wanted to stop here and just say how gorgeous this show looks. It's really amazing how far they've come since 2006 when they started Clone Wars. Anyways, I also wanted to stop here because they finally made a different model for the TK troopers to pilot ships now. They finally have a piloting model. It's been an issue throughout the past seasons where they've actually just had normal troopers, clone troopers, and sometimes clone pilots piloting the V-Wings, but it's finally good to see actual TK pilot models. Now, if you paid enough attention, you can actually see Crosshair in the background behind Hunter in some of the frames of the shots, and seems like he's already back with them, so this must be later within the show, after he's obviously escaped, or it could be someone else wearing his armor, but I'm pretty sure it's him.
I thought that the end of the war would mean an end to losing more of our brothers. But I was wrong.
Okay, so there's a few things here. First, we see one of those ships that transport the Zillo Beast from Season 2 of the Bad Batch, heading towards Coruscant. That seems a bit strange, just heading towards Coruscant with that kind of cargo. Next, we see Teth, and we haven't seen Teth since the Clone Wars movie from the Battle of Teth. So I'm very interested in see where that goes. Maybe we could see Rotta the Hutt there. And then what's most important from these clips is we see a crashed attack cruiser, or attack shuttle, sorry, with, it looks to be Omega, with Crosshair climbing out, and some sort of creature behind Crosshair. I can't really tell what that is, but I think it shows up later in the trailer. I think they could be the same creature. Could be a cloned creature that Omega befriends and stows away with them or something. But very interesting.
We can't just walk away. Not with the Empire imprisoning the kid. Secure her in a cell.
Lots of this stuff we already know about. Omega and Crosshair being locked up. We also see potentially them escaping there.
It's not over yet.
There is nothing of greater importance to secure the future of this empire. Whatever is needed to accomplish this goal, you will have it.
So it looks like we're finally getting the cloning of Palpatine subplot that's been heavily hinted at since the end of season 1, and it seems like it's going to be a big major plot point now instead of just a subplot, which I'm finally happy about. Palpatine wants to throw all his resources he's got at this, and that means he's got that's potential for Vader to show up. We also get another clone assassin with some TK troopers, which looks like he's on Pabu. So I think the Empire's finally tracked down where the Bad Batch is at Pabu, and they're going to eventually have to flee that place. Then we see what looks like Omega and Crosshair escaping, being chased by V-Wings and shot at by turbo lasers on Tantus.
They are coming. For all of you.
I have one thing to say. Commander Wolf. It's finally good to see Commander Wolf again. I definitely think he's Rex's contact within the Empire, and also the Admiral that he serves under. As to what he's doing here, he's got a commando of like 5 clones and 1 TK trooper with it, which is a bit weird. So I'm thinking maybe Wolf is helping track down Omega and Crosshair, and maybe he could have found Omega while Crosshair escaped. That's my theory. So during this segment, we see a series of bounty hunters, Fennec Shan, Cad Bane, and we get this ominous talking from what looks to be the clone assassin that's been hunting them down, who was previously on Pabu. And my guess is he's explaining that basically everyone in the Empire is trying to track down the Bad Batch, and maybe Rex's resistance and trying to shut them down before they cause any more harm to the Tantus projects. Also, here's Fireball, but no Nemec though, which is disappointing.
Give us a real challenge. Everyone down! We're not big on following orders.
So a few things here. We've got Wrecker talking over a holomap of what looks to be where the turbo tanks were driving. As you can see, the bridge and the rocky terrain. Then it cuts to a scene where Hunter gets put in this by this creature, but you can see in the background Fennec Shan's on the boat shooting at someone. So Fennec is maybe allied with the Bad Batch here. We've got 2 new clones that appear in this trailer. One with purple and one with maroon red, it looks to be. And he's carrying 2 flamethrowers, which is interesting. So we see them earlier in the trailer. It's a bit hard to see, but like they're a bit small, and they seem like they're blowing up a bunch of attack shuttles. So I'm guessing these are they're like clone rebels, but I'm not sure if they're actually a part of Rex's resistance. They could be House's 2 boys that were with him, and now they actually don their own armor and participate within the resistance now.
I wasn't planning on killing you, but you're making it very tempting.
So potentially the biggest thing from this trailer is the reveal of a Sarge Ventress. Now, most of you know that she died in Dark Disciple. Well, apparently now that's being retconned. So all of Dark Disciple is still within canon. It's just her death is a mislead, and she is now alive. Now, obviously, why is she attacking the Bad Batch? Well, if you didn't know, Ventress is now a bounty hunter, and she is obviously now hunting down the Bad Batch along with Fennec and Cad Bane and probably many other hunters. So it's going to be interesting to see her dynamic with within the show. And if you notice, she's got a curved lightsaber. She was supposed to have a different lightsaber, not her curved ones, because obviously she doesn't have those anymore, because she lost them. If you haven't read Dark Disciple, she has a yellow lightsaber, because basically Quinlan Vos got sent on a mission to assassinate Count Dooku. Quinlan fell to the dark side, and she fell to the light side. She came back to the light side, and she got a yellow lightsaber. So she originally was killed by Count Dooku in Dark Disciple, but obviously now she's not dead. And they've had the models for a lot of the cancelled arcs for the show. Like most of Pantora, Ord Mantell was supposed to be within the Dark Disciple arc, so that explains why Ventress is in the show, to be honest, I reckon, because they already have the model. And my thinking is that we might actually get Dark Disciple in the new Tales of the Jedi Season 2, which seems pretty likely considering all the models are there, and I don't see why not. Like, that would be a really good thing to see visually. So yeah, I think that concludes this breakdown. Yeah, so thank you guys for enjoying the video, and I hope you learnt some new things, and I'll see you in the next upload. Just one more thing before I go. The Rebel Saga count will be coming out shortly. It's nearly done. I've just finished the off-screen section, so I'm just going through the summary and the name section, so it shouldn't be too long. I hope I haven't kept you guys waiting.